It's good to see you here. Welcome everybody. It's good to see you here. Welcome everybody. It's good to see you here.
Hello. So the craft we did was this. Some people might recognize it because Jennifer did it for week 1 of the After School Club online. So this is a craft that tells Easter story. Okay. So all you need for this is a piece of paper and a pair of scissors. Okay. So let's get started. So to start with, all we're going to do is take our piece of paper. First thing is we're going to take a corner, we're going to fold it to the opposite side like I'm doing here. So your paper will then look like this. Okay? If at any time you need to catch up, feel free to pause the video and catch up about that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this corner and fold it down to this corner down here. So I'll just do that. So now we have something shaped like a house. The next bit we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half like this. This is now when we need our pair of scissors. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this into 3 equal parts. So you only need to cut it 2 times. I would recommend you start cutting at this end and then finish with this bit. Okay? So just quickly do that. So 3 equal bits. So that's 1 there. That's the second one there, and this is the third one. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the biggest one first. So that's the one I have in my hand. We're going to fold it out. So as you can see, it makes a big cross. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our middle-sized pile. Going to fold them out. So there'll be 2 bits that look like this, so turn them around and make L's like that. Don't know what way that's going to show, but show L's like that, big L's, and the other 2 are going to be small L's like that. I don't know what way the camera's going to point. So what we're going to do, we should have 2 of each. So we're going to take 1 big and 1 small. We're going to place them on top of each other, which makes a small cross. So we have 1 big cross and 2 small crosses. See, that's the second one. Just stick that in there. So far it should look like this. So we're now going to take our final pile. As I said, this tells the Easter story, and these act as little props for the story. So of course, we've just made the crosses. There's the big cross that Jesus died on, and the 2 little ones for the 2 criminals that were next to him on the other crosses. We also have these. We'll keep this bit folded for now, and they act as spears, because when Jesus was taken off the cross, they dug a spear into the side of him just to make sure he was dead. It wasn't very nice in a way. So these act as spears like that, and set them to the side. and then we should have 2 triangles left. So if we unfold them, they come out like little squares, and these act as dice, because after Jesus died and they took him off the cross, they took his clothes, and the Romans gambled on who would get his clothes. So they'd roll the dice, and whoever got the highest number would get his clothes. So that's what everything acts as. So that shows the Easter story, in which I had all stuck on that. Now, there's 2 things we can do with this craft. So we've done this bit, but we can spell a word with it all now. So we can spell the word life. So let's see how we do that. I'll do it kind of in a speed so you can see how it's done. Then you have the word life. That is your craft for today, and I hope to see you all next week. Bye.
Thank you, Ross. Hello everyone, this is the last week before the Easter holidays of After School Club Online. I'm sure you're all gathered from Ross's craft that we're going to be talking about the Easter story, because we've nearly reached Easter. The first part of the story, when you made the crosses, reminds us that Jesus was put on a cross. And remember, we talked last week and we said that we knew that Jesus knew that he was going to be sent to the cross. He knew what was going to happen to him, but he carried on with it and he didn't try to escape. He let them crucify him because he loved us. Some of Jesus' friends at the time, all of Jesus' friends at the time, must have been really sad. Remember we made a sad face before? They must have been really sad when Jesus died. He had told them that he would come back to life again, but they had forgotten that. And they were really heartbroken. But I liked the other bit of the craft, when you were able to make this word, the word life. You were able to make the word life from the same bits of paper. Because 3 days later, we know that Jesus came back to life again. So the people who were sad were glad, were happy, because Jesus had come back to life again. That must have made them so happy. And we've got a song about that this week, about the Easter story, how the sad bit was when Jesus died on the cross, but in the chorus it says, roll the stone away, because remember Jesus was put in a special cave, it's called a tomb. And when the women went on the Sunday morning, the stone was rolled away. So the song is, roll the stone, roll the stone, roll the stone away. Jesus died, but he's alive. And this is Easter Day, because on Easter Day we remember when Jesus came alive again. It's a happy song. It's all about painting our eggs and eating our chocolate eggs. But it's happy because it reminds us that Jesus came back to life again on what we call Easter Sunday. So now we're going to have the song. Roll the stone, roll the stone, roll the stone away. Jesus died, but he's alive, and this is Easter Day. And then the verse says, we all like to paint our eggs, sometimes blue and sometimes red. First we roll them till they crunch, then we eat them, munch, munch, munch. Roll the stone, roll the stone, roll the stone away. Jesus died, but he's alive, and this is Easter Day. We have chocolate eggs to eat, and inside there's Then munch, 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 roll the stone, roll the stone, roll the stone away. Jesus died, but he's alive, and this is Easter Day. Roll the stone, roll the stone, roll the stone away. Jesus died, but he's alive, and this is Easter Day. Hope you managed to join in with that, and it will remind you of why we have all these lovely Easter eggs at Easter time. Now Ross has got a good fun game that's connected to Easter and to Easter eggs, so I'll let him explain it for you. Okay, Ross.
Hello, so I am now going to be doing a game with you. So this is a game we have done in the church before. You may all recognise it. It's called the Bean Game. And since it's Easter coming up soon, we are going to have a slight twist. And it is going to be called the Egg Game. So all the instructions are going to be descriptions of eggs as well. So we could say runny egg, so you would run around like this. We could say scrambled egg, so we scrunch ourselves up like this, make ourselves a little pile, this. And then we've got fried egg, which just lie down as if we were sunbathing. And then we've got rotten egg, in which we hold our noses like this. Another thing that we might get is boiled egg. So we have to look as angry as possible. When we're boiled, we're angry. And then we've got Easter egg, in which we roll along the floor like we roll our eggs down the hill, like this. So let's play. Okay, so we'll run around like this.
Scrambled egg.
Okay, scrambled egg, we crush ourselves up. This.
Fried egg.
Okay, fried egg, we lie on the ground.
Boiled egg.
Boiled egg, we're angry. We look as
Roasted egg.
angry. Okay, rotten egg. Hold your noses.
Easter egg.
Ooh, Easter egg. Roll along the floor.
Fried egg.
Fried egg again. Lie in the ground.
Boiled egg.
Boiled egg.
Runny egg.
Runny egg.
Rotten egg.
Rotten egg.
Scrambled egg.
Scrambled egg.
Easter egg.
Roll again.
Okay, this is our final one. Runny egg.
And then finally, runny egg. Okay, we can stop there. So that is our game for this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a good Easter holidays. Bye.
Thank you, Ross. I hope you're not all too out of breath after that. That was good fun, a good fun Easter game. We're almost finished, but we're just going to mention one more thing before we finish today. We've been talking about the Easter story and how Jesus was crucified. Why did Jesus have to die? Well, Jesus really loved everyone. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Oh, wonderful love, this says. Jesus loved the whole world, and it was like all the whole world's sins and bad things were put onto him when he was on the cross. And it was like he did that instead of us because he loved us. There's a verse that you might have seen in the church windows. that this is something that Jesus said before he died. Jesus said, love one another as I have loved you. Because Jesus loved us so much that he died instead of us. And he said he wanted us to love people as much as that. And you can read that in John chapter 13, verse 34. And there's another bit that Jesus said, and love your neighbour as you love yourself. Remember when Jesus washed the people's feet, the disciples' feet? He was being a bit like a servant. Well, he says if we love other people, we'll be willing to be like a servant. Okay, we're going to play out now with that song that we had earlier, roll the stone away, and hopefully we'll see you after the Easter holidays. We'll be in touch to let you know how we're going to do that. So have a very happy Easter, and I hope you get the chance to roll your eggs somewhere, just like the stone rolling away when Jesus came back to life again on Easter Sunday. Bye. Roll the stone, roll the stone, roll the stone away. Jesus died, but he's alive, and this is Easter Day. We all like to paint our eggs, sometimes blue and sometimes red. First we roll them till they crunch, then we eat them, munch, munch, munch. Roll the stone, roll the stone, roll the stone away. Jesus died, but he's alive, and this is Easter Day. We have chocolate eggs to eat, and inside there's lots of sweets. First we open with a crunch, then we eat them, munch, munch, munch. Roll the stone, roll the stone, roll the stone away. Jesus died, but he's alive, and this is Easter Day. Roll the stone, roll the stone,